To order,
Looks like that.
roll call, Miss Amanda.
Ms. Abrams?
Here.
Mr. Anthony?
Here.
Ms. Dominguez?
Present.
Mr. Duncan?
Here.
Mr. Moore? Mr. Piazza?
Here.
Ms. Richards?
Present.
Mr. Toller? Mr. Westmoreland?
Please let the record show Mr. Moore has walked in.
Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Piazza.
Thank you. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, moving on to new projects. 2A, consider approval for the design of Amite Warehouse.
Yes, ma'am. This is the warehouse that will be here at the central office for the maintenance guys. We've been working with Gasaway Banks and on developing pricing and a scope of work. We're just now seeking approval to proceed with design. And
Motion to adopt administration's recommendation.
Motion by Mr. Piazza,
Second.
second by Mr. Toller. Any questions?
We don't have a picture of this?
It's going for design.
no,
Hasn't been
Oh, it
designed
says consider approval for the design, like it.
They're going to get
There
a
is a
design.
design. Okay.
yet. Do you have a size of the building in mind, 60 by 90 or?
give or take, we had to do some alterations considering setbacks and drainage, but roughly we're looking at about 4,500 to 5,000 square feet.
Okay. Yeah, because you're going to be pushing that 60 by 90 right now, just metal building, insulated with doors, is running around 180.
Yeah.
So by the time you put a few fixtures inside and electrical and lights, you get that.
All right. Any other questions?
Well, my only thing was that when I read it, it reads like we're approving the design, not that we're going for the design. So, I mean, I don't know if you.
Consider approval for the design, so we're approving.
To get it designed.
To
To get a design, but it sounds like we're approving the design today. That's why I was asking for the design. Maybe you want to word it like,
Maybe we need to put in there authorizing to get the building designed by architects.
yeah.
All right, call for a vote. Ms. Amanda?
Here, no objection.
Voting is open. It's showing it's connected.
Yay.
Oh, I didn't bring, one day I didn't bring my computer.
Yeah.
It's showing connection.
Thank you, Jesus.
All of a sudden, it hasn't worked all this time. Uh-huh. We sent that email. Uh-huh.
It's afraid of the gavel.
That's what it was. No, they received an
Well,
email
yes, for me,
today
Miss Amanda.
asking for all of our data. Now it's working.
Yes, from me, Miss Amanda.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Richards?
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, moving along to miscellaneous items. Project updates, CSRS, and
So this pretty much just going to be us updating you all on where we at currently with the Phase 2 projects and any other major projects that are out there now before we leave for the holidays. We're going to start off with Mackenzie and Michael with CSRS, and then we're going to roll into myself.
Good evening.
Good evening, how are y'all?
Good evening. Good.
So I wanted to introduce another project manager. His name is Michael Johnson, and while he's giving his introduction, I'll pass some things out to y'all.
Hey, it's good to meet y'all. My name is Michael Johnson. I'm an architect. Actually grew up, my parents are public school teachers, and my stepdad actually ended up going into administration. He was a superintendent. It's nice to work with school boards. I started my career, I was an architect in Houston, worked at design firms, and then I went to CSRS. I was there 4 years, went to the state facility planning and control. Was there 4 years, and glad to be back at CSRS now. Look forward to working with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we have before you is just a document that will be the precedent of what we'll use for any updates that we have. Essentially right now in front of each school or below each school, you see a picture of the school. If you scroll down first, we have general. So that's like our general. We're working on design standards and education specifications to kind of standardize what you're doing across the district, the school system. But specifically when it comes to your project updates, as we get in construction with these projects, you'll begin to see pictures of the updated work as we do this. A way for us to utilize Power BI, one which is like an on-the-go, and then we have our in-person hand document PDF that you'll see every time you have a capital outlay meeting to kind of give you updates about where we stand. Any questions?
Any questions, anyone?
I also wanted to check in to make sure everyone was able to access Power BI. I wanted to clarify that there is a Power BI app. If you have an iPhone, or I think Android also has an app, if you type in Power BI in your app store, you can also access it there, put in your regular email the way you access it on your computer, and you can access it on the go. Before you leave today, if you want to see it, I can show you on my phone as well.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I see that there were like the first two items that you presented, both those projects were awarded to Sharkey, right?
Not yet. They will be awarded once court approves them.
All right, so I'm under the impression that the board had previously established Sharkey as the number one consideration for all electrical repairs.
Yes, sir.
Are we bidding now?
These were lowest bid for these emergency electrical projects only.
Okay, so
So that would be Mark's. Mark's Electric is,
Mark's Electric for one and Sharkey for the other.
Sharkey is actually number 3 on our emergency list, if I remember right. Randy DePaul is second. And then, if it was an emergency, Mark would get the call first.
I ain't got that for you.
But,
so these were bidded?
correct.
Yes. These would be,
Mr. Marks is just for maintenance items. This is considered a capital project that we're getting quotes, our bids, depending on the price on all of these type projects.
Okay.
any other questions?
Ms. Robin? Yes. So on the, my desktop at home, when
Yes.
I haven't tried it in a couple of weeks, but I couldn't never get to look at anything. It kept telling me that file was not found or whatever.
I'll look into your,
I mean, I don't know if, I know several of us had emailed back that we couldn't get in at all.
I sent Cynthia a video showing you how to connect as well as a step-by-step. It kind of shows you each screen capture as you log on. If you can take a look at that, I can resend it and send it directly to your emails if that works. The phone app is a lot easier to access.
Yeah, but then it's so little.
You can turn your phone to the side.
Yeah, but that's still little.
She's still got a flip phone.
She's trying to say she's old.
She's got a flip phone. I don't even think it would do that.
I completely understand. I mean,
Yeah.
But it's so, you have to just, it's not near as efficient as
I can
looking
give it
at
to you
an
directly.
iPad
So what
or
we can
something.
do is set up a Teams call, even if that works.
Yeah, okay.
If you want to get on a call and we can just troubleshoot real quickly. I'm sure it's something technical that we just
Well, I'll
need
go
to
back and watch
log
that
in.
video, but I mean, the times I tried, it just kept saying file not found or error file not found or something like that.
We logged in with all of your emails to make sure that you all have access. So I'm sure it's just an IT thing.
Well, I probably hadn't done it since y'all fixed it then.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Try it and let me know how it works.
okay, thank you.
So could you go ahead and send it to us individually? Okay.
Yes.
And I have the iPhone, so.
Yes, ma'am, I can. And I can send you the link to the app.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Mr. Toller?
One question on the tracks.
Yes.
I know we're getting probably a topo survey of the drainage and stuff. I know we have 3 different tracks that we're looking at. I know water is an issue, especially in Hammond, probably Ponchatoula
Correct.
as well.
Yep.
Sumner water is not an issue on the track. I just don't want to see that project get more complicated and slow down. Is our target to do this during next summer? Or is the target to do this sooner than?
Right now, we're actually basing the survey to be able to define a timeline, exactly when we're going to do it. What we're looking more towards is defining what kind of track we're going to use, which will affect the time frame of actually constructing the project.
Are we trying to tie all 3 of these together in one bid?
That's the request by the architect.
Think we'll get a
It's with
better
one
price?
architect, it's with Coleman Partners. We can split them out, but as of now, they're all tied with the same schedule.
My fear is, and I mean, there's smarter people out there than me, a lot, but my fear is if Sumner just needs resurfacing,
Yeah, like Ponchatoula.
Yeah.
and, I don't want to see it get caught up in a huge project where it's taking longer, where this could be something that go in there for $200,000 and we resurface it and it's over and done with.
The construction we're proposing, we don't have a schedule because we don't have contractors yet. But as far as a design schedule, they're on the same track
Right.
as far as due dates. So we can look into separating them out.
I mean, I would just, if we have companies that do this, I would just entertain the idea of having them come out and give us a quote for making the repairs at a place where we don't have any issues. I don't know.
But Tom, I think Mr. Muse has already been, the track people have already been to Ponchatoula, I know. But Ponchatoula's been waiting, asking for 3 years for
I
this.
think it's a different
And
project
it is a
between Hammond.
service.
Yeah,
It is a resurface for Ponchatoula and Sumner.
right.
Hammond is a dig down, but if we don't get moving quick, it's gonna be a dig down for y'all and us. And we don't wanna do that, because that's a lot more money
Mr. Page,
to go to the base.
didn't the track coaches ask that they'd be able to finish this season before we rip up their track?
Right, yeah, that's correct. And then with the quotes that was received by Mr. Muse, they all was over that $250,000 threshold. Anything over $250,000 by Louisiana state law, we have to put it out for public bid. So every one of them was 300 plus. So therefore, we have to onboard architects, go through the whole design phase, and schedule
Can't
everything
do
out.
quotes or anyway.
No, we can't do quotes.
Because none of
That's
the
against
quotes
the
were
law.
under the threshold.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
But I thought the plan was to be ready to go as soon as school got finished, or soon, like even now when they're not using the track, as soon as soccer's over or whatever. So
That's still
that
the
they can
plan.
actually finish before
Yep.
football starts.
That's still the plan.
Okay,
We're working towards it. We're in programming right now. Surveys are underway.
okay, good.
Mr. Piazza?
Yeah, because that's been an ongoing, long time process waiting on this.
Quick question, I'm reading over and it just so happens to be the track project, I'm sorry, guys. It says in here, as noted, track and Sumner and Punchville do not have a concrete curve alongside outside edges, explains what that is. So at what point do y'all come to us and say, hey, y'all don't have this, we recommend having it for this reason? I see it in the report. Does that ever come back to the board, or is that something that y'all put in the design phase when y'all look at it?
It's not in the design phase yet. It's just what I requested was a conversation that was happening between some of the coaches asking for a specific track. And we wanted to do the proper research to make sure that what we were providing will actually work. So in that assessment, they discovered some things that they wanted us to look at. So this is just a recommendation from the architect. This
Okay.
is something that you have to make decisions on.
That's
These
what
are
I'm
just,
saying,
at this
but-
point, they're just recommendations.
So what phase does that come to us for those recommendations? Is it-
The
Programming.
new process that they're using, as I understand it, is that after we approve to send it out for design, they're gonna bring us back the design to approve.
Correct.
Which
Okay.
is not how we used to do it, but that's what
Yeah.
we're
So right
trying to
now,
do.
what they're
Because I
doing
think you're
is-
right, like this
They're
is.
doing initial programming, so his recommendations will be in that initial programming packet. We'll review it internally, and then it'll be brought to you to make a decision on how we move forward.
Okay. And I want to just say, hey, I really appreciate
Yeah,
this.
this
This
is
is
great.
fantastic. Look, I highly recommend. Thank you so much.
No problem. Any other questions?
One more question.
Yes, sir.
On the projects, on the schools, Laranja in particular, Chesbro, Independence, it says, receive phase approval to proceed to schematic on 11/21. What phase, is that the schematic phase itself? I mean, what?
Schematic design itself.
So the
They're moving.
programming, so the
it's complete.
programming is all through?
Yes.
So when do we see, after schematic is when we'll see drawings?
For that project, yes. You'll begin to see what's going on during schematic once they submit their drawings.
What is their timeline on,
Where's my phone? This is which school? Laranja?
yeah, just, yeah.
This is where the Power BI app comes into play. I'm turning it on my phone. I turned it off for the meeting. But let this come on, and I can tell you what the date is. If anybody does have access to your app, if you click on Laranja, you'll be able to see what the due date is. Okay, here. I'm glad you brought this up. This gives me a chance to show it to you on the phone if you have not seen it yet.
See, Rose, she's looking close to her phone too, so don't feel bad.
Please don't, please don't. These glasses are not for
So
aesthetic
little,
purposes.
I have to try to-
Schematic design is due 12/16. So we'll receive it on 12/16.
12/16?
Yes, sir. We'll receive it in just a few days. We'll start our review. We begin reviewing with Theron, and then we make our approach to the board.
Good, good, good. I think we're all on the same page that we want to see these move, and we've been trying to get them moved for 2 years.
This is the most information that we've gotten in a long, long time.
Any other questions? As far as the app goes, I'll walk it past you as I go by, but if you don't have any questions, let me know. We can work together. I'll send you guys out an email with more instructions on how to access if you have not already. And if you need more help, we can just set up a quick Teams call.
Tom, turn your mic on.
Is your mic muted?
Turn your,
This is what it looks like. It'll look just like
okay, all right.
My mic is not lit up, but we did this before.
Oh, perfect, okay. Thank you.
He's not hearing you in the back.
All right, if there's no more,
He don't, he can't see it either.
if there's no more to go before capital outlay, we'll adjourn this meeting.
Roger.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a few.
Oh, you have one more thing? Okay, I'm sorry.
Last meeting, though, it never would.
I can proceed if y'all
Just pick
ready.
me up on a different.
So just want to touch on a few projects that we currently have active. For our air conditioner projects on the gyms, with Ponchatoula Junior High, that project is still ongoing. Currently, they were working on getting all the ductwork installed inside of the gym. I think a projected date for startup time on those units are around the March threshold, and it's currently substantial completion. Ponchatoula Junior High.
What was the date you were saying?
March for the startup time of those units. The project wouldn't be complete around that time. It'd still be ongoing. We're estimating substantial completion to be around May 25th of next year, which I think we may hit that deadline a lot sooner because those guys are actually doing pretty good. Another one is Hammond High. The anticipated startup date was scheduled for the 17th of this month. I am checking with the architects and contractor to confirm that still is on track. And I think currently with a few setbacks that the contractor had, completion to be around January, early February, but we're trying to push them to get that done a lot sooner because I know those guys are ready to get back in their gym. Let's see what other projects. Woodland Park, that project is moving along as well, and we're doing pretty good there. They actually finished installing the roof system over at that Phase 2 building over the holiday break, along with all the site work that they had to be done as far as drainage goes. And currently, we're still on schedule, actually ahead of schedule there. We should be entering substantial completion around mid-March for that project. Projects that are either wrapping up or we're getting ready to put out the bid is another Kentwood High School roof. We are doing a punch list walkthrough on Friday for that job there to enter into substantial completion. Laranja High, as you all know, Laranja High Girls Locker Room, that project is already into substantial completion. We're pretty much in the final phase for it. It'll be wrapped up and pretty much ready to turn over before leaving for the holidays. Laranja Auditorium, we are in construction documents currently. We had a meeting with Holly and Smith prior to leaving for the break, and we're looking to receive construction documents on that project with a week following once we come back from the holiday break, and then we'll be looking to put that job out for bid shortly after that.
There, on that one, on the auditorium, have we seen the plans for the auditorium?
I'm not sure. I don't think, unless you all may have came by the office or something, because it's pretty much just a lot of interior renovations, but I'm more than happy to share that with you all if you'd like.
That was I think the PDFs were sent to you. You remember Chris had
Okay.
I did a printed copy. Joey got a printed copy at the last one,
Okay.
but you got the,
But that was the final schematic, I mean, because there was still some questions then on as far as egress and different things that we were doing with it.
right, I think it's all been resolved, but y'all will get a final on that. And then as well as, there was a break room up front that's gonna be an office, and we moved the break room into the kind of the foyer area because they wanted to have an office here, but we didn't want to give them the classroom space for that.
So we'll make sure we disseminate that to the entire board so that the board can see that. So if you have any questions or suggestions, or
If you all would like, I can share those plans with you tomorrow.
Please.
And if you have any questions, you can just ping them through email or stop by the office, whatever, that works. The last one is Ponchatoula High, well, we're gonna get to that one. Advanced College Career Center, Phase 2 for the gym build-out. We're going through construction documents right now that should be submitted to me prior to leaving for the break for review and comments. And once we get back in January, we're gonna be looking to advertise that for bids. That's just all interior repairs, just a bunch of walls, electrical, plumbing, kitchen appliances. That's another one I can send to you all if you have any questions on it. Feel free to stop by the office or shoot me an email on it. And that's all I have for this meeting.
All right, anybody have questions?
Excuse me.
No questions. Capital Outlay Committee meeting is adjourned.